Hello, hello. Hey, you guys, how are you? Welcome. Welcome. I hope you're doing great today. Hope everybody is good. We have Mars and Venus and the moon and Lilith all in Leo today. So this is a great day to be doing this weekend live reading. Leo energy is just fun and joy and sex and good stuff. And so I'm wishing all good stuff for everybody here. I'm going to do just a little general read before I start. We're in Cancer time right now. And we're still in the solstice energy. So I figured this was a good time to do all this. So let me do a little general reading for everybody. And then I'm going to start with Cancer. We are in Cancer time, so hang on to your hat. Let's see what we get for everybody. This is for the collective right now. Ancestors reaching out. Ancestors reaching out. Oh, I love that. Bloom where you're planted. Awesome. Awesome. And starseed. Wow. So there is a lot of spiritual energy and ancestral energy floating around right now. This feels a little bit like it's time to bloom. Okay. Like messages from the ancestors, like, hey, it's time to, open up to the sun. If you're in the Northern hemisphere, it's summertime here and the solstice energy is really beautiful. So I want to kind of channel that a little bit. What are the ancestors saying for the collective right now? It's time to bloom, a little bit of a time to bloom. Beautiful. Hello. Hi, you guys. How's everybody doing? All right. You are welcome. It's great to see you. The death card underneath. The judgment card. Wow. Cancer energy there with the chariot, the magician. Look at all this. Wow. The Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles, all this underneath. Some of you are moving through a big transition right now. The collective energy is really about, trying to ground yourself. Tomorrow's morning message, I'm going to talk a lot about Neptune going into retrograde next week. And we're in the shadow period. It's been that way since March. So just know that really getting into your body, grounding yourself, anchoring yourself, so that there could be a lot of messages opening up. Neptune rules Pisces. It's in Pisces right now. So lots of things coming in, lots of messages trying to come in through this transformation to help you move forward. So the best way to do that is really to bloom where you're planted, to just kind of, ground yourself, go outside, put your feet in the grass, put your feet in the sand, whatever is out there. Let's see. So you're showing up as the Page of Wands. Again, this is for the collective. Page of Wands and the Five of Wands. That feels like a lot of cooks in the kitchen a little bit. I just feel like you're, with all that very dramatic major arcana energy, I just feel like this is new. This could be new challenges or new information coming in. A lot of people trying to tell you what to do. Okay. The opportunity here is for you just to rise above that. Six of Wands. I was talking to someone yesterday, and I was feeling the energy, the Robert Downey Jr. meme. It's like, listen, smile, nod, be polite, and then do whatever the F you were going to do anyway, right? Like, I think that kind of energy is really what's going on right now. It's sort of to rise above other people's, not nonsense, but other people have ideas about what you should be doing, what might be good for you. And I feel like you really need to feel into your body. You really need to have those feelings, because when Neptune goes retrograde on June 30th, it makes things a little bit cloudy and murky. And if you're already experiencing that, it's really time to ground yourself, feel into your body. And I gave in the morning message tomorrow a little exercise that you can do, that if you have a little decision to make, not like life-changing decision, like what do I want for lunch is the kind of decision I'm talking about. Flip a coin between two things. And then if you get the one, like pizza, I said pizza and salad, right, for lunch, and you flip a coin and you get salad and you're like, oh, there's a little disappointment there. Then you know what you really wanted to do. Okay. So give yourself a break here and do what you want to do. I feel like some of you are really focused on something that's a little bit stagnant right now, that's not moving. wanting to put some Aries energy into it, wanting to put your shoulder into it a little bit, that fire energy, what's really going to work is applied effort, consistent applied effort. And I have been talking about this for a little while. There's that confusion of Neptune going into retrograde. Consistent applied effort, getting into your body, feeling into decisions that you're going to make, feeling your feelings, get out of your head so much. A lot of this is very grounded energy. Get out of your head, okay? Because I feel like the thing that's going to work to move you forward, especially through a murky time, is you being able to assess and understand how you feel about something, what you want to do. And only by, you can put some energy into this, right? Fire with the Page of Wands and the Emperor, but it's only going to be the right direction. Like, this is like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Seven of Cups here at the end. I think that's what's being asked of all of us, is that in this last month, next month in July, I'll be doing a video about July astrology coming up in a few days. And what's happening in middle of July, July 17th, is the nodes of destiny are shifting sign. They're going from Taurus. It's always in retrograde. So they're going from Taurus back into Aries. Okay. And that Aries energy, it's like, I want to put some energy into something. I want to move forward. But in this last month, while Neptune is going retrograde, it's going to be retrograde for the rest of the year, just PS. Okay. Most of the rest of the year. You're going to want to just take one foot in front of the other, a little bit foggy, a little bit unclear, but your body keeps the score, right? Your body knows what to do. Your heart knows what to do, all of that. Your head is going to be not necessarily a good, reliable thing. Okay. It could feel a little bit murky. So just one foot in front of the other. This next month with the North Node still in Taurus is going to be good energy to just do that. 1 foot, 1 foot, 1 foot, 1 foot. Try not to get ahead of yourself and try not to be up in your head too much. Okay. All right. So now for the weekend reading, that was for the collective. If you just joined us, hey, everybody. Nice to see you guys from Florida. Hello. Hi, Sari. Yes, Sari is so great. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Hey, Jesse. Nice to see you guys. Hi, Esperanza. Peggy. Excellent. Good to see you guys. So let's start with Cancer. We are in Cancer time, and happy birthday to the Cancerians out there. So let's start with Cancer. I'm going to just do a little energy reading for the weekend for you guys. Hi. Hey, from California, Missouri, from the UK. Hello, everybody. All right. So let's see what's going on for Cancerians. What's the energy for the weekend? Loyal heart. That's some beautiful energy of loyalty. All right, Cancer, you're very familiar with that kind of energy. All right, loyal heart. Oh, boy. 8 of Swords. The Judgment card. That is a crossroads. Are you not seeing things clearly? I mean, seriously? Like, what? You're standing at a crossroads right now, and I don't know which way to go. So I'm a little bit interested in how this works out with the loyal heart. Opportunity is the Page of Wands to be very passionate about the next step. It's not a mind thing, just like what I was just saying to you about Neptune going retrograde. This is not something that can be solved in your head. You're like too much in your head. Okay, Cancer. Knight of Wands, go towards something you're passionate about. The Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and underneath, look at that, getting free. Cancer is finally getting free. They're finally freeing themselves. They're finally going towards something. This is about like, oh, I shouldas, woulda, shoulda, couldas, or like I have to's because other people want me to. I don't know. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I think that's like an overabundance of loyalty that you might be showing. And it's at your peril because it's tying you up, Cancer. All right. Tying you up. So the choice is, do I really do what I want to do and maybe break some kind of loyalty that I feel? And I think you've got to look at the loyalty and look and see if it's flowing back to you. If you're the only one that's giving, seriously, like that doesn't seem fair to me. And if someone tries to hold you to loyalty that isn't being reciprocated, that feels lousy to me. Okay. So I feel like there's some kind of path that can be much more stable, that's not so much you doing everything. And I feel like this is what's coming in, the Strength card, getting free. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Leo. Okay. And possibly something about money, new information coming in. Some of you may be getting some kind of money or like a get out of jail free card or something that's like, okay, I don't have to do this anymore. I've been overly abundantly loyal to somebody who's not loyal to me. And I think that information may come into you, Cancer, and you're like, oh yeah, I don't have to be loyal to that anymore because that person's not being loyal to me. All right. So there's something that like lets you free, sets you free. That's beautiful, Cancer. All right. So let's go on with moving on to Leo. All right. Leo, co-create. That's what's happening for you, Leo. Co-create. I like the cheetah and the owl co-creating, like two different species, two different, very different strengths, right? Two people who have two very different strengths and weaknesses. That's a cat. So that's like right up your alley a little bit. You might be pairing with someone who's like a Virgo or someone who's a wise old owl to do something for you. Oh, look at that. New ideas coming in for Leo. Beautiful. Six of Wands. This reminds me of like a firewalker or something, like taking some big risks. 10 of Wands. Be careful that you're not the only one taking the risk, Leo. Aries energy, lots more fire. Aries, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, I think in terms of money, you may be out too far on a limb. Okay, in terms of like putting money behind a situation, you might have put yourself out there. Okay, you're putting yourself out there a little too much. Nine of Swords is a little bit anxiety, but I think you're doing it because you think this person is your person. All right, you might be. It doesn't have to be investing actual cash. It can be investing like, you know, your time, your effort, something like that. And I think you're doing it because you think this person is your person. But I'd be worried again that you're the one who's investing all the money. I wouldn't do that. Instead, I would invest. I think this is a little, I'm sorry, show offy. I think you're trying to impress somebody, or somebody's trying to impress you. If flip this around, if you're the one who's like, I'm not really investing a lot of money, but somebody else is like going to the edges of the earth to really impress me, then this person is going to have second thoughts about it. And I feel like if you really care about this person, if you care about this situation, you might think about investing more of your time and effort. If you do want this Ace of Cups with this person, I think they think you're the one for them. And there's some kind of loss here, possibly financial loss or just wasted time. Okay. Which is also, I mean, like you can't manufacture more time. So you might feel a little bit like, boy, that was a waste of time. But I do think that there's possibility here in terms of love, in terms of a relationship with this person. And, you know, I would just be very mindful to not go too far out on a limb, especially where money is involved. Okay. So don't go like, you know, paying for a dinner that's like a couple of $100 if you don't have a couple of $100. Okay. All right. So that's for Leo. Let's look at Virgo. What's going on for you? Virgo, chop wood. Boy, this is right up your alley, my darling. You really do that very well. It's about taking desired action, taking methodical action. I feel like that's something you're super good at. And I feel like this is a very peaceful energy. Like I don't know if you've been meditating or something like that, but I just feel like, you know, you're not worried about stuff. You're not pushing things. You're not pulling things. You're just like in the moment. And if you're not there, if you're really super anxious about something, then I feel like this is the directive. It's like, just get back to the details of the day. Yep, totally. 10 of Pentacles underneath there. 2 of Pentacles. Let me just see how this plays out here a little bit. 2 of Pentacles. Wow. 10 of Cups. Nothing to do, Virgo. Oh, there you are, Virgo. The opportunity is for you to tap into some of your wisdom. This is really a beautiful energy. 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups going the distance here. King of Wands, fire sign, Fool, new beginning. There's that Eight of Swords again. Outcome is your card too, is Virgo. So I feel like this is, all right. So this definitely feels to me like you don't know where this is going. All right. There's a new beginning, a new opportunity happening. Even if you're with somebody already and you're kind of in a very stable place, I feel like there's some new, you know, it's sort of like you've come as far as you can with this particular direction of your life. And maybe it's time for something new. And maybe it's time to like really meditate on what the next step is for my life. Is it time for us to move away from here? You know, the kids are off at college, or like, what is it? What is our next step here? If you're on your own, I feel like you've created some kind of life that's very stable and good for yourself. And now it's like, what do I want to do? And if you are sort of like wondering, I think there is some kind of spice, some kind of Aries, Leo, Sag energy with this Fool coming in. It might at first feel a little foreign. You might at first like go right to how you normally do things. If this is a new person, or if this is somebody coming into your life, maybe a new job opportunity or a new energy in your life, I feel like what's being asked of you is to embrace it in your very Virgo kind of way. Like, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say no. I'm going to move carefully, but I'm not going to just block this. I'm not going to just block this new opportunity just because it's a new opportunity or just because it's a little foreign to how I do things. Two of Pentacles is like, I can have both these things. I can have, look, I've done a good job in creating wealth for myself, creating happiness for myself in whatever way it is for you. I've done a good job. And now I have wisdom. I've learned about what I'm looking to do in my life. And so now this is like, woohoo, fresh new energy. King of Wands, mature. But the Fool, not so much. The Fool is like a little radical, right? You might find this person a little radical. At first you might like, nope, not doing it. But then if you just take it one step at a time, I think you might see the wisdom in this person's way. You know, like I think you might be learning some new things from this person, and like, you know, doing kind of silly things or doing things that you wouldn't normally do. Not everything has to have a particular productivity kind of directive. Not everything has to be a 5-year goal. Like we're not doing that. This person may be like embracing the moment a little bit more. And I think that's a very, very good message for Virgo, to try and embrace the moment a little bit more in your own way. Don't freak yourself out. Okay. Like, but just embrace the moment a little bit more, Virgo. Yay. Okay. So now we're on to Libra. What is going on for Libra? Oh, beautiful energy of balance. Always, Libra. Always. I'm a Libra rising. And, you know, there's something about that I've always liked things in balance. And Libra definitely does. Exchanging gifts. And this is 27 degrees. So tomorrow's morning message, I'm talking about Neptune going retrograde. It's at 27 degrees Pisces. So there's something in there for a Libra to pay attention to. If you have other planets at 27 degrees, if you have, that might be worth looking at. If you have something in Pisces around 27 degrees, that means the Neptune retrograde is going to impact you. And Neptune is about like, things are a little cloudy and a little murky. And so like the collective reading I did at the beginning, it's like, get back into your body a little bit more, get out of your head. I know Libra is an air sign, so you can kind of be up in your head a little too much. Exchanging gifts. This can be a new love coming in, and it's just this really beautiful appreciation. You feel appreciated, Libra, and giving back to this other person. It's very balanced. It feels good to you. All right. I just want to say that it's going to feel good to you. So underneath is the 9 of Swords. What is this about? 2 of Pentacles, Hanged Man, a little bit of anxiety here. Okay. And I just feel like you need to look at this from a different angle, Libra. You need to know that if this is a new person coming in or a new opportunity, get out of your head. What I just said to you, get out of your head. It's not going to help you to like go through every freaking scenario. It's not going to help you. 10 of Swords. Wow. This is why this is happening. I think you still have some heart healing to do. Okay, Libra, I do. Look at that. Capricorn energy, Devil. Yeah, some of you are a little bit still holding back. Maybe you've had some toxic partnership issues in your life. Maybe you've never really healed them. If there's a new person coming in, it's really time to do it. Okay. Wow. 2 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Oh, thank God. So the opportunity here is 4 of Pentacles. So just get into your body, get out of your head. Okay. There's definitely been some toxic people in your life. There's no question about it that have really hurt you, but like, that's not your identity. That is not who you are. It's stuff that has happened to you. Okay. It's stuff that has happened to you. And yes, you do need to assess why those things happened and all of that, but that doesn't make you some kind of like minefield. Okay. Like you're really needing to stop thinking about this as like, I'm always going to have people, or I'm always going to have people hurt me. Like I'm always going to, no. Because look at this. Wheel of Fortune comes in, Ace of Cups. You do have somebody coming on the path. This is going to be balanced and wonderful. And you damn well need to get out of this feeling of like, I always attract these toxic people. That's the thing that's got to stop. Okay. That has got to stop. And this is, I feel like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like you have a few months. All right. I know this is a weekend reading, but I feel like this is the starter pistol on you having a few months to get your shit together. Okay. About like understanding limerent behavior, understanding attracting toxic partners, doing some healing work around that. Like it's really time. You may have had a lot of time, all the freaking time in the world. 2 of Pentacles, Hanged Man, just worrying back and forth. No, this is the real deal coming in. Okay, Libra. The Wheel of Fortune could be Sag, could be a Pisces, could have Capricorn energy. The real deal coming in, and it's your job to embrace it in a balanced and healthy way. Okay, Libra, it's your job to do that. And I just want to say to you, King of Swords, I just clarified that Ace of Cups. This is about discernment. This is about understanding why things have been happening in your life, why patterns have existed, where they come from, child, inner child work, shadow work, whatever it is, do it now. Start this weekend. Okay. Please, 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 because you do, and that could be Aquarius too. You do have somebody coming in that is the real deal. And you don't have to be perfect. Okay. But awareness is a big deal. Just knowing what's going on with you so that it's not like, oh, everything just happens to me. Like, no, it's not your identity. It's just something that's going on with you and you're here to heal it. All right. That's for Libra. Let's talk about Scorpio right now. What is going on for Scorpio? Look at that. Between Worlds. I love that card. Between Worlds for Scorpio. It's a 3 card. Does feel like a little empressy to me. A little bit like going from getting upgraded to first class. All right. Getting upgraded. Like we're going from gray and black and white to color, full color. Some kind of upgrade. Could be in your own spiritual awakening, but could also be in your whole life. All right. There's something new coming in. I think that I've never noticed this, but this flamingo has a crown on Scorpio. So my goodness. And so does she. Look at that. The High Priestess coming in. So you're definitely in alignment, Scorpio. You are in alignment. That's a good thing. High Priestess is your connection to spirit. What's up with this? 4 of Cups, Scorpio. 4 of Pentacles. Wow. Hold on one second here. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're too focused on what you don't have right now. I feel like you're all about like, I've got to sit in the back seat of the airplane. It's the worst seat. It's the one that you can't even recline in. And they upgrade you to first class. And it's like, there's no more complaining. Okay, there's no more complaining because you are in alignment with this. You are in alignment with the upgrade. You have done the work. Why, Eeyore? All right, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. Look at this. Outcome is the 9 of Cups. What is this nonsense? 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. Some of you had something happen to you, and just like what I was talking about with Libra, it has kind of become your identity. Okay. And you can flip back and forth into this because you are so spiritually sort of aligned. You can flip back and forth into this. This kind of isn't as much fun for you. I know this sounds really weird, but it isn't as much fun for you to be, you love being in first class, love being all that kind of stuff. That feeling is really good. But the kind of victim-y stuff, there's something there that needs to go. Like you need to, there's a comfort zone in victim-y stuff for some reason. I know victim-y stuff doesn't feel good, but it's familiar, and familiar is not always healthy. So whatever the familiar thing is, like, I never get what I want. I'm always going to get shafted. They're never going to give me the number of staff I need to handle this account. I'm never. Like, I want you to please stop that, because your outcome is the 9 of Cups. You get what you say. If your story is, I never get, and yet you are so aligned, you are going to get what you never want to get. So it's time to put in this work and effort. Knight of Pentacles is your opportunity. It's time to put in the work to really celebrate the fact that you are aligned with a wonderful future. Okay. And there's no reason to be toggling back and forth between the black and white, the kind of colorless life, and this flamingo wearing a crown, right? Like, there's no reason to do it. You're just choosing to do it. And have you had stuff happen to you? Everybody has. But that doesn't mean like, I'm going to, go pound sand. I'm going to go eat worms. Like, just stop doing that. Okay. Because whatever story you're telling yourself is what's going to happen. So this weekend, your job, your mission, should you choose to accept it, Scorpio, is to really align with the story that you are wanting to create in your life, instead of it being about something that happened to you. It's over. All right. So you and Libra have, maybe a Libra, maybe you have something in common with Libra right now. You could have a lot of Libra placement too. Yes, red lipstick. Love on yourself this weekend. You are welcome. All right, Saggies, you are up. Let's see what's going on with Saggies. Sagittarius, my darling. Oh my God. Okay, soulmates. I saw this card when I was shuffling this deck. And I was like, right away, I'm like, I wonder if Saggy is going to be lucky enough to get this card. Because I'm a Sag, right? You all know I'm a Sag. Yes, you do. I'm a Sag. All right. So, I'm going to use another deck. Sorry. We're going to keep moving on with the decks. All right. Hey, wait a second. This one in the corner here, I'm going to use you. So Saggy has a really beautiful opportunity right now. In this picture, there's a key. All right. I've kind of never noticed that either. You see, there's a key that one of the what was I going to say? A pelican. one of the birds. Penguins. Oh my God. Pelicans? Penguins. One of the penguins is holding on to a key. So somebody has a key. And I feel like it's not really you. I feel like it's somebody coming with the key to your heart. Somebody showing up with that. Yeah, the Page of Cups showing up here. Showing up with the key to your heart. Like, they just know the right thing to say or the right thing to do. It's not put on. It's not anything like that. Okay. So it's super authentic. All right. This is super authentic. And 2 of Cups. All right. 2 of Cups. Beautiful energy here. Page of Cups. 6 of Pentacles coming right out the gate here. That's you. Knight of Swords. I feel like you're paying so much attention to your work, helping other people. This person might be sneaking up on you a little bit. Knight of Wands. Woo, doggy. Could be a younger person, a fire sign, an air sign, Cancer, a moon person, moon. Page of Swords, Four of Cups, Outcome Tower. What? Oh, yeah. All right. So for those of you who haven't learned tarot from me yet, that this means like, who doggy? This is coming at you fast, okay? And I feel like this is a really fun, really loving kind of connection that happens super fast. That is like whatever's going on right now, whatever stuckness is happening right now, if you're single or whatever it is, you will not be single very long, okay? So super concerned about your work, paying attention, doing good work in the world, helping other people. Awesome. Knight of Swords. This is what is the situation. This is coming on you fast. These are the two fastest nights. Okay. The two fastest nights. The two fastest nights of the week are definitely the weekend. Definitely the weekend. So this could be happening 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be happening this weekend, or a message coming through this weekend, a message that you didn't see coming. This moon can be someone's revealing their deepest feelings to you. Okay. Very, very suddenly revealing their deepest feelings to you. I just feel like you kind of don't believe it at first. You're kind of like, no, what? This person could be a friend, or this person could be somebody that you've known for a long time. But yes, Page of Wands, 3 pages here, and the pages and the knights are about movement and action. And those are the two fastest ones. And the pages are about messages. Okay. So we've got messages of passion, messages of love, and messages of the heart, right? Something that's true to this person. They may not have showed you, they may not have told you, they may not have talked to you. What did I just say about Venus and Mars? Venus and Mars, the moon, and Lilith are in Leo right now as I'm speaking. So there's just this feeling of passion and fun and joy. Saggy, soulmates coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And like immediately, like the tower doesn't even lead me to want a timing card. This is coming in fast. So get yourself prepared, Saggies. Soulmates coming in hot. All right. That's for Saggy. Boy, that's the best Saggy reading I've had in a long, long time. Okay. So let's see. And you deserve it, Saggies. You definitely deserve it. Okay. Cappies. What's going on with my Capricorn? What's going on? Regeneration, rebirth. Your ruling planet of Saturn just went retrograde last weekend. And so anything that is in retrograde, we look at words like review, reconsider, rework, revamp, realign, okay? Regeneration. This is about after the end of something. Regeneration comes around after the end. Particularly like that's a forest that has had a forest fire. So something that could have been very completely destroying the area or completely wiping out everything. But forests do need fires. It does create nutrients in the ground that help regenerate the forest. So we don't like to see them, but there is some positive element to it. And since it's an earth element, it makes sense to me that you'd be seeing it. So Queen of Swords underneath, clarity. Page of Swords. You're showing up as the Page of Swords. So you might have a message for an air sign. Judgment, crossroads. All right. 9 of Cups. A heartfelt message, something that you want to get across to somebody. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. So this is a very straightforward relationship. I feel like if it's regenerating, was it dead at one point, ended at one point? This could have been a long time ago, or this could be something that's, coming back to life here. Wow, look at that, the Death card after I said that. Ace of Wands, yeah, something coming back to life. This is kind of like the same thing, right? The tree here with the little leaves starting to come out, and the Ace of Wands with the little leaves starting to come out there. And final card here. Oh my goodness. 3 of Swords. So yesterday in the Ascension group, we were talking about telepathy and how to work with somebody, or how to be in a telepathic communication with somebody. And one of the things I was talking about was start, if you're learning how to do telepathy, start with people that you have a good relationship with, that you're on like good terms with. They love you, you love them. They're happy to see your name pop up in their phone, all of that. It's probably not good to start right away with someone you've had a big falling out with, Capricorn. I think there's some groundwork that needs to happen. If you're trying to reconnect with someone that you had a big falling out with, that the end happened, okay, the end happened, and now it's like, you know what? I can see a path. I could see a path where we could reconnect. You're going to have to do a little bit of work here. Okay. And this requires a lot of ideas. This requires you kind of being creative. The Ace of Wands is very creative energy. That Three of Swords, right? Like making new decisions, making new choices. What was the falling out about? What can you bring to the table that you can have a discussion about? This is not about feelings. This is about logistics. This is about very communicating clearly and honestly. This is about telling everything, saying all the words, saying the words that this person has asked you to say or needs to hear or something like that. And I feel like you might be like, I don't want this relationship to end. I really do want to make a new choice. Okay. I want to make a new choice. Okay. So that can be coming in for Capricorn. Where's this Capricorn? Yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, doggy. Okay. So you've got about a month until the North Node goes into Aries. I feel like you might have some time here. Like it might take you some time to just understand, really go back and look what that fight was about or that ending was about. And then what is it that that person wanted from you that they were willing to like end the relationship about? I think you're going to need to do that. If you want, you got to go back and start with that. Okay. I was talking about Gemini a million times. I'm just noticing all this. Blue Jay on my shoulder. Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup. Put some liquor in it. Julio, get the stretch. All right. Let's see where we go. All right. So that's Capricorn. Let's look at Aquarius. A leg up for you. Let's see. That's a 7 card. You could be getting some help or helping somebody else out. This very nice energy of like, give and take, lots of nice back and forth give and take. If you want to get a relationship back online, there has to be more give and take. There has to be more helping of each other. It can't just be one person. Okay. Page of Swords underneath. Message wanting to come through. Oh, I see that. Knight of Cups. So there's some kind of loving message that you're maybe wanting to share. I feel like this, you're showing up as the High Priestess, which is High Priestess knows. High Priestess doesn't talk. High Priestess isn't saying anything. But this person that you're dealing with might need words of love, messages of love. You might feel that that's frivolous. I know I'm an Aquarian Venus, and like, lots of mushy gushy stuff does not work for me. So, but a well-placed compliment or a very dry sense of humor or something like that, it works for me. What works for you and your person? The situation is the 7 of Swords. There's been some lack of communication, and I hope not lying. Okay. But the Knight of Wands is here in order to gain freedom. That's Sagittarian energy. In order to gain freedom. So the 4 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, you got to put some work in on your house. Okay. I feel like there's been a situation that you might have not said something. This is not about an actual lie. This is about not saying anything. This is about a sin of omission. I'm not saying anything. Okay. Queen of Swords showing up like that is effing nonsense. Okay. 10 of Swords here. Like that has got to go. It's time to really put some passion and effort and loving communication into the situation. You're really going to have to throw your shoulder into this, Aquarius, if you want this to work out, because I just feel like you might be at a place where someone has some very sharp words for you if you don't. Okay. And I think it's sort of like, I didn't know that they wanted me to give them some more communication around love. I didn't know that I was supposed to. And that's like 100% foolish. So 100%, it's like, people need in relationships to hear nice things about them, like aligned with the truth, not a bunch of flowery nonsense. I would like you to say what you truly feel that is from the heart. I want to hear that, right? I want to hear that. Even if you don't think that that's relevant to this relationship, it is. There's something about like more communication, please. Not so quiet, please. Right? There's like a refreshing of some kind of commitment around communication, a new way of communicating, and not this omission. Don't just say nothing, because that it's sort of like, well, I got nothing to work with then. And I think that's the point. I think there is some kind of point by Aquarius is like, well, I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm going to say nothing. But the fact is, I think this person just wants you to tap into your heart a little bit more and speak from that heart, speak from that kind of kind, generous soul that you have. All right. And I feel like you're new to this. So the opportunity is to kind of like get more mature around this and learn how to communicate from your heart. Right. So you're both, doing that. It's not just coming from one side, it's coming from both sides. And that is going to really enhance the relationship. I feel like that's going to really bring about, a happier home life. And also, if you're not married or you're not with somebody, just keep in mind, Aquarius, that really straightforward communication, usually you're able to be like kind of cutting, and that's okay. But I feel like recently you might want to temper that with a little more heart energy. Okay, so that's for Aquarius. Temper that with a little more heart. All right, I will take that under advisement. Listen to my Venus and Aquarius say that. All right, so let's see, Aquarius. Let's talk about Pisces. We have Pisces, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini left. Okay, so Pisces, talking about Pisces right now. Peace. All right, peace energy here for you. That's beautiful. That could be a change from what's been going on. You might have had not such a peaceful time of it. Maybe this is really necessary. Your ruling planet of Neptune is going in retrograde pretty soon. So just be mindful of that you could be either running away from something just to get peace. Okay. And that might not be a bad thing. It's not always a bad thing, right? Queen of Swords here again. We got Queen of Swords, Hanged Man. Not sure what to do. I feel like you're not sure what to do. Yeah, that's right. Eight of Swords is the situation. The opportunity is the Seven of Pentacles. Put a little more time and effort into this, Pisces. Two of Cups, Temperance energy, dealing with a Sag or a Libra. Six of Pentacles. Outcome is the Five of Cups. Okay. I'm going to clarify that a little bit. Okay. Justice and the Four of Swords. So Pisces, I just feel like, I feel like you're kind of stuck in a mindset here. Okay. Stuck in a mindset, something that has been this way, this doesn't really feel like Pisces to me. It's like, it's always been like this. It's always will be like this. This could be with like a family member that you've always had problems with or always had struggles with or something like that. It's always been like this. This is always what they do. This is always, always, always. I just feel like the Queen of Swords needs to kind of cut through that belief system a little bit with a little bit of love. I'm not saying it's going to work, but I just feel like calling on, doing a little bit of work with your spiritual guides. This is Archangel Michael. I'm kind of come from a place of love more. I want to come from a place of love more. I want to do that. I really want to build a bridge with this person. It may not work. Okay. It may not work if you're in a situation with a Sag, a Libra, right? Sag, a Libra. And you might just be like, it's like too little too late. All right. Pisces. It might be a little bit too late. But there is some healing that's on offer to you that can help you balance a situation. I'm not saying the heart is going to be balanced, but maybe the communication can be more balanced. Maybe we got to start there. Like you got to start kind of, there is something. Okay. So you see the Three of Cups have been knocked over, like something, that ship has sailed. Okay. There's something that is done, that it's not going to be this, but look, Two of Cups, you're not even paying attention to what it could be. And it could be something even better. You're just like so stuck in a mindset about what this thing is or who this person is to you or is not to you or something like that. It's like you got to get out of that mindset and you got to pick up your head and look around. There's other ways that you can kind of connect with this person in a more balanced. I like the air energy here, air and fire with the temperance energy. I like that because it's like new ideas, new thinking. It can't all be, I feel like this is stuck energy here. The Hanged Man and the Eight of Swords. It's like, nope, nothing I do is going to change. No, I'm just always going to, no, don't tell me. Don't try to tell me. Don't tell me. I put in so much time and effort. I always keep getting pushback from this person. No. New approach. Okay. Queen of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Temperance card. I feel like you kind of need to ask for some divine intervention here. All right. If this is a person in your life that you're afraid that it's over, or you're afraid that, it's going to end in divorce or something like that. I just feel like you need a new approach, and the approach needs to come from peace. It doesn't need to come from how many times scorekeeping. This reminds me of scorekeeping, right? Like, how many times did you say that to me? I'm going to keep score of how many times you did that. If there's any kind of scorekeeping going on in your arguing or in your relationship with this person, that must end. It is such a toxic thing. Instead, it's like, you know what? When you're down, I'm going to help you. And when I'm down, I need you to help me. And we're going to do this differently. The old thing may be gone. The old way of relating may be gone, but there's something new. Okay, Pisces, that's pretty beautiful energy to me. And I feel like you can do that. You can do that. All right, Aries, for you, what's going on? Let's see. I'm not going to shuffle this because I'm almost done here. Aries, for you, you're yelling at me. More Libra energy, to be fair. So Aries, your opposite sign of Libra is showing up here. And you know how a lot of times I talk about Aries being dynamic, but also being kind of like a crusty bastard if he doesn't have his Empress with him. Libra is the Empress, and the Empress can kind of be like inert if the Emperor isn't there to kind of move things forward. So this is a really good energy to have with Aries, that, to be fair, that it's not just my way or the highway. And I know that's kind of a stereotype of an Aries energy, whether you are Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And there is so much good about moving things forward, but there needs to be some kind of balance here. So underneath is Capricorn energy. Look at that. Wow, there's some stuck energy there. You're showing up as the Moon, Aries, the Moon, High Priestess. Wow, lots of Cancer energy. Cancer, Capricorn. Again, the opposites. Aries and Libra, Cancer and Capricorn are the cardinal signs. Those are the four signs that start new stuff. Okay, that start new stuff. The opportunity here, Three of Cups. Some of you are celebrating some kind of new start. Okay, after kind of coming to some kind of like dead end or some kind of there's nowhere to go here. Feeling like you're, searching your heart, connecting to like, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? All right. And Cancer is very much an energy. I know this is an Aries reading, but all four is kind of showing up here. So we're balancing our Aries energy with Libra, and we're also balancing this like, oh, it sucks, it's over, with this heart energy of Cancer of like, how can I nurture myself? How can I nurture this situation? How can I get things moving again? Right? How can I start something new? Woo! Ten of Swords has shown up a couple times today, hasn't it? But look at World, closure on that. Seven of Cups, not sure the next step. Outcome is the Temperance card. There's the Sag card. Now, all this cardinal energy that I'm talking about starting something new, I feel like what's really needed here is not to kind of clean the slate, just throw it all out, just get rid of it, break up with this person, end this thing, done, move on to other people. No, the outcome card is the Sag energy, which is mutable energy. And mutable energy is the energy of, let's see what we got and see how we can make alignment changes. See what we can do to bring in opposite energy. You see Temperance here with the two sides, okay? What can we do to bring in, if there's too much Capricorn, if we're all about work all the time, then can we please enjoy our weekend? Can we have a little more fun? Can we do some things that are more related to my heart projects, my fun projects? Does it always have to be about work? If it's too much, Aries, if it's too much action all the time, can we just kind of sit and enjoy the day, right? There needs to be some kind of balance because there is an ending to the old way of doing things, Aries. There's an ending to it. As we move, North Node goes into Aries this summer. As we're moving into your sign, the thing that happens is when you activate Aries, Libra still shows up because it's a way of using Aries energy that isn't so in your face, isn't so all about my way or the highway. Libra says, let's talk about it. Let's see if there's a better way. Diplomatic, okay? And Cancer and Capricorn, father, mother energy. If you can't get what you want from dad, you go running to mom. Like there's a little bit of that here. And I just feel like there's something here for Aries to say, look at how you can balance. If there's anything that's in your life that feels like a cage, the key to unlocking that is the opposite energy. And I teach that a lot about astrology, is that, oh, I got Saturn in the 5th house, I'm doomed. Like, no, you're not. You can apply the opposite energy. You can apply what's missing. You can use astrology to help you move through things in a better way. This is basically saying to you that if there's too much masculine energy, the feminine energy is kind of the answer here. Okay, the feminine energy. So we have a full moon in Capricorn coming up July 3rd. You may use that time to release anything that feels like a cage, Aries, so that you can not clear. You're not burning down the whole thing. What you're doing is you're holding on to things that matter to you, that make sense to you, and you're getting rid of the stuff that doesn't work. Okay, you're getting rid of the stuff that doesn't work. So Aries, this is kind of a big reading for you. And I feel like one thing to watch out for is the Neptune going retrograde on June 30th. Neptune going retrograde in Pisces can be confusing. And so Aries, it is good to have earth energy. It is good to anchor yourself and balance yourself as you're working with your heart. Be in your body more. Don't get confused. If you feel like you're getting confused, just stop and anchor yourself a little bit more. All right. So that's for Aries. That was kind of a big reading. I think that's more than a weekend reading for Aries. All right. So let's see what's coming up for Taurus. And then we have Gemini, last but not least, Gemini. So Taurus, what's going on for you? What is happening with Taurus? Flexible. All right. I know what you're saying. But Taurus, your flexibility is good. It just may not look like Sagittarius flexibility. It may not look like Pisces flexibility, but it's still fine. It's still good. And it's something that's going to be you're going to be called upon to utilize, to put into play. Okay, so Taurus, you might be asked to, comply with something, or you might be asked to compromise something. Okay, and I know compromise might seem like a dirty word to you, but good Lord, this 8 of Swords will not quit. 8 of Swords, I see you here with this Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups showing up. Look at all that effort you've put into things. How can I compromise? That is a dirty word. Okay, there's a little bit of that going on here. Showing up is the Ace of Wands. I like this. Ace of Wands. Whoo, doggy. The situation is the devil energy. That's Capricorn, which is a fellow earth sign. I feel like that's not as much constraining as those of us who are not aligned with Capricorn energy. Holy moly. 10 of Swords. Wow. 9 of Pentacles, getting out of something. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. You're getting out of something that was a toxic situation. 8 of Wands. Look at that. 8 of Pentacles and the Chariot. Definitely. So Taurus, wow, this is like a get out of jail free card. This is like the key, all right, that I've been talking about today. This is the key. I feel like you might have not ever seen the end of this or seen how this might ever end, right? If anything that you're in that is really feeling like it's holding you back, you're right about that. Okay. It's the end of that. And Taurus, I feel like you do have the key here. This is a new idea. This is a new breakthrough. This is something that might be, this is what you might have to be flexible about, that something comes in that says, yep, this is the way out. And you're like, oh, I don't know. That seems a little harsh, a little rash, a little not in my plan. And you know what? It's just going to keep coming at you. Okay. So Taurus, you're just going to need to hear the messages coming through, and you're going to need to put some elbow grease into this, which you are very good at. So the way out, look at you riding out on the Chariot. Like that's victory. You're claiming victory over something that has been toxic. Any of you who are in toxic relationships, long time job situations that feel like I don't know how to get out of this. I've never known how to get out of this. I don't know what to do. The answer is coming through in messages from spirit, and you may question it. You may be like, really? Really? That's all I have to do? Maybe it doesn't seem that big a deal. I just want to clarify this. Wow. Empress, Hermit, 10 of Wands. Stop doing everything for everybody else. That's one of the ways you have all the wisdom inside you to do this. I don't know why you're sticking around other than, well, this is where I am, this is where I'm going to stay. Nope. The universe has another plan for you. Stop over giving to this situation that is not serving you. You know the situation I'm talking about. Stop over giving to this person. Stop over giving to this job, this career path. Stop. And then just say, hey, listen, I'm looking for the answer here. The answer is going to come in. It is going to require you to do something that you may not have had in your little 5-year goal plan. Okay. And that's okay. But just remember what I said about the flexibility. It may not be something you're used to. It could be something new that you may not be comfortable with. And so that might cause you to pause and not do it. But I just feel like the more you wait, the more messages are going to come and pound you about like, got to do it, got to do it, got to do it, got to do it. And the 8 of Pentacles is like, all right, I'm putting the time and effort into it. I'm doing it. And that's what's going to move you forward. So Taurus, just know it's coming in. A bad situation is coming to an end. You don't have to feed it anymore. All right. You don't have to feed it anymore. All right, Gemini, you have waited long enough. You have waited long enough. So let's see what's going on for Gemini. Clean it up, baby. Clean it up. What is that about? I'm getting a little bit of like, I'm just getting messy. Like there's this feeling you're having about like something is very messy. I don't like it. Messy. And I feel like you're getting the permission to tidy it up, which is really great. So hang on one second here. Let's see for Gemini. All right. Underneath, Aries energy of the Emperor, message coming through. The 7 of Wands. I feel like you've pushed back on this. Okay. I'm getting this King of Wands. I'm getting, wow, King and Queen of Wands under here. Something that's messy. I feel like you need to say it out loud. All right. The Aries energy and the Page of Swords. Even if other people are like, oh, you said it out loud. Oh my God. I feel like you're freeing yourself. This fire sign, you might have a fire sign, Leo energy, Leo, Aries, Sag. Okay. King and Queen of Wands here underneath. All right. You're something that you're going to say out loud. Oh, look at that. So you're showing up as somebody locked in a cage. You have the key, darling. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Okay. So it's like, I'm not putting any more time and effort into something unless I say this out loud. I'm not doing not one step backward, not one step back. Stalin said that a long time ago. 6 of Cups. Maybe that's not a good example. 6 of Cups. the Page of Pentacles, the Temperance card, lots of fire energy here, 6 of Wands, and the outcome, Justice. So something that you've put a lot of time and effort into, not one more dime, not one more hour, nothing. I really I can't go on with this if it's out of balance. All right. Things need to be put back into balance. And the thing that needs to be put back into balance comes from words, some kind of words. Gemini, you're really good at this. To clean it up, you need to say something out loud. Maybe this is something you've been holding in your heart for a long time. The 6 of Cups is energy of nostalgia. You may be, sticking your head in the sand like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. But the opportunity is like, hey, come from a place of like, this is going to be okay. King and Queen of Wands. This is going to be okay. We're going to free ourselves from this because I'm going to finally open up my mouth and say what I need to say. And we're going to learn from it. Page of Pentacles, Temperance, and the 6 of Wands. This is victory card energy. Page of Pentacles, needing to learn to do something new. Maybe you're not that good at leading the charge, or maybe you feel like somebody else needs to be leading the charge. And maybe is that person that person? Are you like looking at somebody and thinking they need to be in charge of this relationship, and that's not their strong suit? They don't know how to lead. They don't know. And so I feel like it needs to be more balanced. It's not like one person leading, one person following. I feel like there needs to be more equanimity, equal action, equal activity. And that's definitely, a balance with the Temperance card here too. So that's fire. Fire is passion. And the Libra card is words. Libra is also about diplomacy. Words that are used to help balance us, not take us off balance. So that Aries energy kind of gets tempered by this idea that my intention is to speak my truth always, in the goal being to let us out of this prison. It's like, I never say anything. I just am like people pleasing. Oh, that's not a good idea. I really need to learn how to say my piece without it being, destructo, okay? Without it being scorched earth policy. That's not what you're doing. What you are doing is coming to it from a place of fire, passion, and reality, the earth energy here. And I am going to say what I need to say so that we can get back into balance. Okay, there's something that needs to be said that will get you back into balance. All right, no steps back, Gemini, no steps back. All right, so that is for y'all. The first reading, if you didn't see it, the first reading I did was for the collective. If you're watching this in a recording, I hope you enjoyed it as much as those of us who were here live. I certainly enjoyed it. I hope everybody is doing great, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for being here. Much love, everybody.